Alright guys, we are back with another Kenny Beats project. We got his latest one, Louie. This seems to be his first solo project. He's had many projects before, but they're mostly collab projects. There's no features listed, but I'm pretty sure this isn't a beat tape, so I'm not really too sure what to expect, but I know Kenny Beats is a very artistic artist, very forward-thinking, always very creative, all that sort of stuff, so I'm very excited to see what he got in store for us. Make sure you like and subscribe, and yeah, let's go. Alright, Louie Kenny Beats, let's go.
Why did people start calling me that?
Louie all started from, originally it came from,
Ooh, I love this piano.
Oh,
it
Mitch.
starts with Rich Boy. Lou. Started with him. And he used to call me Louis J. all the time. It's the most fucked up thing of all time. You know, get it Charles Bloom III, and there's no L anywhere in it.
Wow, that was the sickest little intro ever. Wow, that was like, wow. That's really cool how you like put in a part of his life, like his like childhood nickname, I guess, and just like, talking about it with his dad. It sounds very candid and like just not forced or anything. That felt really genuine. That was sick. I like the piano too behind it. I think that was a really cool touch too. Made it feel like kind of vintage somehow. I don't know. Huh. Okay, well, I like the tone of the album so far, so yeah, let's keep going. Parenthesis. Wow, this is jazzy. Holy. Ooh, the trumpets, dude. Wow, okay. Woo. Oh my god. Wow, that song really felt like Kenny Beats is like showing off his producing skills. He's got like the vocal samples, the pianos, the trumpets, the little synth. Like, wow, dude, that was crazy. This might actually be a beat tape. I don't know, but I think it would be cool if like he included some like actual songs and some beats just sprinkled throughout. You know, I think that would be cool rather than having it like black or white. You know, like a full beat tape or just a full rap tape or whatever, a full like actual full song tape. If that makes sense. You know, I think that'd be cool to have like different stuff intertwined. So I guess we're gonna see how it goes. But yeah, man, that was sick. That was sick. Hold my head. Ooh. It's like a dreamville beat. Wow. Nah, this is sick. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I think I need to go to Genius because I don't know what's going on. Okay, so here it says, here's the features, I guess. So there's pink sifus on this one. So All right. All right, the vocal mixing is really weird, so I'm glad Genius exists, because dude, I don't know, I would not know what that person's saying, but okay, it sounds good though. Like it's an interesting mix, you know. Yeah, dude, this is so good.
That I could sleep forever.
Thinking Kenny Beats, bro.
Wow. I feel like producers now have gotten so good at sampling. Like that was so fire. I don't know like what started this whole sampling craze now, but I think it's gotten really, really good. Like obviously you had Kanye who's like really good at sampling, but I don't know. There's so many people doing it right now. It's crazy. Alright, listen. So they say.
Hi, my name is Louie. I made this recording all by myself. The first thing I have to tell you is this.
Ooh. Bro, Kenny Beat is so good. Wow.
That's really good.
Wow. So this song made me realize that that I'm not really gonna care about like what Kenny Beats did or didn't, like what he sampled and what he played live. I'm gonna take it as at face value and like kind of like the curation of the whole project. So I'm gonna try to refrain from being like, you know, oh he sampled too much or whatever, because I feel like that it's a valid criticism for some albums, you know, like there's too much sampling, you know. I feel like the producer should be like, you know, making the stuff, but like I don't know. I'm gonna take it at face value for this album, because this album feels more like it's not him like trying to show off his producing skills. I think it's just him trying to make like a solid album. So I'm gonna look at it at an album standpoint. I'm gonna look at it at like an actual full album standpoint rather than like his beats. You know, I think a lot of people would do that with like producer tapes. They kind of look at it as like, you know, like what he brings to the table, like his actual like production, like the notes he plays, the instruments he plays. But I feel like nowadays it's more about like the actual album rather than showing off like your skills or whatever. It's kind of more showing off your skills at making a good album. So yeah.
I said, your mom, your sister,
Alright, Family Tree. Let's see if there's any. Okay, this is Slow Tie.
I'll shoot your
I never really listened to Slow Tie that much like, at all, but let me know if you want me to react to Slow Tie's album, because I remember it being really good. Like I remember people saying it's like highly acclaimed and stuff, so I could react to that. So yeah.
Sufficient funds, I'm sick of living in no rent. I gave my partner all the crumbs, she said you're better off there. And everything in life in peaches, sweet as pieces it can be. And she said, you said that you love me, but you hardly love me.
Wow,
So fuck your mother, your brother, your sister and your dad. Cause once I go home, and there ain't no turning back. So fuck your sister, your mother, your brother puzzle love. I told this bitch I don't cuddle, but I'm cuddled up.
Ooh. That change in delivery is fire. Damn. Damn, that was fire. I didn't really like that as much as the other ones for some reason. I don't know, like the lyrics and stuff, like Slow Tie wasn't like my favorite, but I feel like the guitar really I feel like the guitar really made the beat. I think that was fire. Ooh. Wow. Alright, this kind of sounds similar to, I think it was Parentheses, with like the synths and stuff and the trumpets, but I think it might be just building up a theme for the album. I kind of hope there's like more different instrumentation and more unique like beats on this, because like even the drums kind of sound similar, the side chaining kicks and stuff, so I hope it gets a little bit different. But so far I'm gonna take it as it is and just gotta enjoy the actually like, good quality beats and stuff like that. It's just the small details he gets really right. He really pays attention to the little things. Alright, still. Oh, JPEG Mafia. Again, an artist I'm not really too familiar with, so I'm excited to see like what he does. Okay, more similar production, but I feel like JPEG Mafia is kind of all over the place, at least with what I've heard, so could be interesting.
Double up.
Bro, he picks the best samples. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you want that shit.
Okay, look, I want your little bitch to start a pack. You talking shit, we gon' target that. Double up, welcome back. I feel like raising the case,
Wow. Oh, Omar Apollo too.
double up.
Yeah, you can't play this around no rapper, yo, because it's just gonna be like you just keep this locked the fuck up. Don't say anything to nobody.
I really like that, man. That was fire. I wish JPEG did more on the song, but I kind of understand what he's going for a little bit. I have like a theory that he's just trying to make like kind of relaxing, just like boom bap type stuff with the samples, because like a lot of the songs sound very similar, and I think that's just kind of the vibe he's going for. Like I can definitely see like listening to this on like a long car ride, or just kind of like in your bed, is like trying to go to sleep, because it's very relaxing. As much as it is like it's cool, it's hype, kind of, you know what I mean? But like it's kind of like lo-fi hip-hop, they all kind of sound the same, but like with differences. I feel like he's putting a lot of his personality into the music, which I think is very fire. I like what he's doing on here. Like I wish there's a little bit more variety, just from like an album perspective, I guess. But if you're just listening to this just to relax, like I think he's doing a very good job. I'm not too sure what his intentions are. Maybe there's like an interview or something I could watch later, but from what I understand, it seems like he's kind of just trying to make like a nice little album you can just put on whenever and just vibe to. So I think that's cool. I wonder if he's gonna change anything up in the back half, because like I would be fine if he just did more like sample stuff, but I feel like for a reaction that wouldn't be the most entertaining. So for the sake of this reaction, I hope he switches it up, does something new. But overall, I really like it as like a listener. I think this is fire. All right, Moira or Moyer. I don't know.
Hey, Louie.
Moyer.
Hey, Louie.
All right, instrumental again. Cool. I do like you switching it up. Like I said, you know, he has features on some, and some are just instrumentals, which I think was the right way to go. You know, so that's cool. Oh, he did kind of switch it up. Same kind of drums, but it's like a little peculiar flute melody. Wow. I've never heard anything like this before. This is so cool. Is it a flute? It sounds like a very strange flute. It sounds like a flute, though. I don't know. Okay, there we go. We got the strings, the trumpets, the horns. Man, his drum rolls are so good. Down the drums, that's cool. Not really too much to say. That was just a cool little beat. I like the flute sound. It was very weird. I like how you kind of added the trumpets back in. The snare rolls were fire. That was cool. Get around. We got anyone on this one? Non-lyrical vocals, Dijon. Okay. Cool. Man, he has the best drums. His drums are so good. I wish I knew what he was saying, if he sang anything. This is really nice. Wow, that was fire. I needed more of that.
By human logic, we sometimes confine ourselves to one plane of the universe.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay, this is a little different groove. So weird, but like, who is this singing? This is hard. There's really no imitations, bro. Oh my god. So good at producing. he goes crazy.
Yeah, one night I was like, can't be this, but can't be that. And I was like, I told you before. I was sitting there, I was like, what's like some mafia shit? And I was like, Louie. Yeah, I was like, this is worse. And then like after I did that, I was like, there's so many niggas named Louie. Bro, right after right after that, I was like, we came here. Fuck.
Wow. Last words, alright. Fushi, Remy, Wolf. I'm just trying to how you say it. And Vince
It's like, you know, you only tell me goodbye when I'm gone, and I'm gonna live forever, so you can't never tell me goodbye. I'm here forever. I'm immortal. I'm a statue. I'm a public figure, trophy that's nice and shiny. I'm here forever like air.
Wow, that was sick, dude. That was fire. I wish Vince Staples has like a verse on it, you know, but man, this song made me realize Kenny Beats is so good at creating vibes. Like, he's a really good curator of like people, you know? Like, he could have chose like anyone, but he chose these people specifically just for this vibe. So that's interesting, man. That's cool.
Somebody say goodbye to the air.
10.
Pick up on the back and stride, love and devotion. If the tracks have lost emotion, it's going to subside. She stole my heart, but it's just a misdemeanor. You got to get over it. Loved her from the start. Just a misdemeanor. You got to get over it. Loved her from the start. Misdemeanor. You got
Bro,
to
those
get
little
over it.
crescendos are so fire. Ooh, dude, what? That was crazy. Wow.
What you
Alright, the perch.
103.6 FM with my son, Ken the Third. And we'd just like to introduce him to you and have him say hello.
Hi, I'm Ken Bloom. Happy to be here. We're at the Perch. We're just doing the good stuff all the time. This keyboard tape we dedicate to all those lonely people out there.
Woo!
We are 103.6 FM.
Man, this is smooth as hell. Oh my god. Wow. Bro, Kenny's going all out. Holy. Hell yeah, that was hard.
We could do it, try to do it, really, really, you could do it. I could do it, you could do it, she could do it, they could do it. I could do it, you could do it, really, really, you could do it.
And it's a pleasure to be with you. We'd like to know, where do you come from?
Well, I live in Los Angeles.
Man, his drums are so good. Man, I really want to know if this sounds live. It could be, you know, like in the software, but it kind of sounds live. I don't know. Like, let me know if you guys think this is live or, you know, in MIDI or whatever. Nah, this gotta be live. There's no way. Woo! Hell yeah.
Can you help us out?
The third thing.
Look, Daddy, we're listening to great entertainment. Sit back and cool down.
It's like slightly off the grid sounding, like slightly off beat, but it's cool, it's different. Man, I wish West Side Gun was like actually on the spinning, that would be fire. Man, I don't know if you guys like you probably watched the Peanuts, you know, the cartoon, Charlie Brown and stuff like that. This sounds like a lot of this album sounds like Charlie Brown music and like the old cartoons, like the one where he goes to the spelling bee. This reminds me of like that. Cuz they used to do a lot of really crazy like abstract like animation scenes, I guess, where it's not really part of the story, it's just like kind of showing off their animation and drawing skills. It was really vintage, a lot of like, really cool, just like random artistic stuff, and they'd always play stuff like this in the background, so that's cool. It reminds me of that.
I want to do a little something like this right here.
Rotten. Okay, this is different. I was kind of in a dry spell with the last couple. They weren't my favorite. They're just kind of like middle of the road. But this song is different. This song is really, really good. Alright, last one, baby. Hot Hand,
No,
right?
señor. Eso sí es. Palma.
Oh, Paris, Texas. Oh, okay. This is going to be interesting for sure. I was not expecting that when I heard Paris, Texas. I was on here. Holy shit, dude. What, dude? This last track is insane. I don't even know what to say. It was so different. It set such a different tone. It felt like a movie soundtrack for whatever reason, like a really intense drama. I don't know. That was very different, but that was really that was fire, man. I like that he tried to change it up at for the last song. Like, I thought that was interesting. I don't really know what this meant, like why he chose this, like how he even curated this in the first place. Like, it's such a strange, unique thing to do at the end of like a, kind of like boom bap album. You know what I mean? Wow. So this is more of like a instrument. This is more like a beat tape than I thought it was gonna be. I kind of thought he was going the Khaled route, where he would get like a bunch of like guest verses. You know what I mean? But it was more so like he kind of just got a bunch of his artist friends to kind of just, help out, kind of do some like ad libs, do some speeches, do some flows, stuff like that. He did have a couple songs where people were actually like spitting or singing over it, which I thought was a very nice touch. But it was kind of more of a beat tape, which like I'm not opposed to. I just kind of didn't think it was gonna go that way, especially with Kenny Beats being like as big as he is. But it is cool to see that he had a different vision and he had like an actual like thought process, and it seemed like he planned all these songs out very, very meticulously, and he wasn't just like putting a bunch of songs together, a bunch of random people. I feel like he really had a vision for this and like had a plan for how this is gonna sound like. And this doesn't really sound like anything else that's out right now, at least that I know. So it felt like it was very personal to him, and it seemed like he made the product that he wanted to make, because like I definitely feel like he wasn't like catering to like a normal Kenny Beats fan, because Kenny Beats is known for like Rico Nasty and Zach Fox, stuff like that. So kind of like edging on meme music a little bit. I mean, he's worked with a bunch of different like really talented artists, obviously, but he's not really known. I don't know. I feel like a lot of mainstream people just know him as like the Twitch guy, or like the Rico Nasty Zach Fox guy. And so making this kind of like really artistic, it's very different album is like a very cool move from Kenny Beats. Like, I didn't really expect that. I thought it was gonna go a little bit more mainstream with it, but I'm glad to see he had like an actual like very artistic vision with it. And yeah, it seemed like a very personal album, so I really rock with this. Was I expecting a little bit more? Kind of, but I think overall it was a very, very good album. Like, I can definitely see myself listening to this. I wish there was more guest like actual verses. I wish like Westside Gunn actually had like a verse, and like Vince Staples and stuff like that. I wish he got like Rico Nasty to do some stuff on here too. I think that would be a very good like contrast. Rico's like really aggressive delivery and like the more chill beats he's put on this tape. But overall, I think this is very good. Like, I think it's a very solid album from start to finish. Like I said, a very personal album, a very unique, creative one, which I really respect. So. But yeah, man, shout out Kenny Beats, one of the realest producers in the game, I feel like. Just from watching his Twitch streams, he always gives that really solid, genuine advice. He seems like a solid person, and he makes great music, so go listen to this project. Very good. Well, yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of Louie by Kenny Beats down in the comments. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Jaden Dola out.